Hello friends, this is Mehjabin. Today I will be explaining the poem The Heart of the Tree. This poem was composed by Cuyler Bunner. I have already uploaded a video featuring the summary of this poem and another one featuring the central idea. I will link both these videos on the end screen. Do check them out, and now without further ado, let's move on to the poem. What does he plant who plants a tree? He plants a friend of sun and sky. So a person who takes the initiative of planting a tree is actually planting a friend of the sun and a friend of the sky. He plants the flag of breezes free, and because he's planting trees, he's creating possibility for nice breeze. The shaft of beauty and the trunk of the tree, or the tree itself, is like a pole of beauty, and it's like a beautiful pole, and it is towering high up. Towering high, that means it is standing tall. He plants a home to heaven and I, and this tree is like a home. It is a home to the things which are in the heaven, which are things high up in the sky. So it is like a home to them. For song and mother croon of bird, and when a bird comes down from the sky, when she comes down from the sky, the bird can perch itself on the branches of the tree. For song and mother croon of bird, and the crooning of the bird, or the low soft sounds of the bird, can be heard in the tree and in the surrounding atmosphere in the surrounding environment, and that creates a nice soothing, relaxing sound for people to enjoy. In hushed and happy twilight heard, and the mother croon, or the low sounds of the birds, are heard in the silence of the twilight. That means in the silence of the dusk, the treble of heaven's harmony. And it is a high tone of music, and it symbolizes, and this tone of music that comes out from the sounds created by the bird, it symbolizes that heaven, it shows that heaven is in harmony. These things he plants who plants a tree. It shows that the heavens are in harmony with everything on earth, and it's a nice, balanced, peaceful environment for everybody. So these are the possibilities that a person creates when he is planting a tree. What does he plant who plants a tree? So this is the question that the poet is raising again in the next stanza, in the second stanza. He plants cool shade and tender rain. So he creates possibilities for soft rain, and he also creates possibilities for shade, for people to enjoy, for birds and animals to get some kind of comfort. And seed and bud of days to be. And these trees are the seeds and buds of beautiful days that are going to come in the future, and years that fade and flush again. So the years that have gone by, the years that are already over, they get replaced by beautiful years in the future, for they get replaced by some beautiful time in the future, because we have trees around us, and these give us promise of these promises. These trees, they create hope for a beautiful future, which is full of fresh air and breeze and comforting things. He plants the glory of the plain, and the glory of the plain, of the land, of the earth, are the trees. So these are being planted by a man who is planting a tree. He plants the forest heritage, and he plants a forest heritage. That means the precious part of a forest, or he creates scope for an entire forest to be raised in the future just by planting one tree. the harvest of a coming age, and it is the fruit of these trees are the fruit of the future generations. These are the trees which will give a lot of happiness to the future generations. The joy that unborn eyes shall see, these things he plants who plants a tree. So the joy that unborn eyes, the children who are not born today, these are the children who will enjoy the fruit of the forest, fruit of the forest. They will enjoy the fruit of a man's labor or a man's effort of planting a tree in the present. These things he plants who plants a tree. So a person who is planting a tree is creating immense possibilities for these kind of beautiful developments and growth. What does he plant who plants a tree? So you can see the question is being raised yet again in the last stanza. He plants in sap and leaf and wood, in love of home and loyalty. So in the sap of the tree and in the leaf of the tree and in the wood that is in the wood that is derived from the tree, he plants the love of home and loyalty. He plants love for home, and also it shows that he is loyal towards his society. He is loyal towards his country, because he wants a beautiful country. He wants a beautiful society that can live freely and breathe fresh air and enjoy the lushness and greenery all around. In love of home and loyalty and far-cast thought of civic good, and it shows that he has great foresight and he has thought a lot about the future, about the welfare of the society, about civic good, and that is why he is taking the chance of planting a tree. His blessings on the neighborhood, and he is blessing the entire neighborhood by planting these trees, who in the hollow of his hand holds all the growth of all our land. So in the hollow of this of a man's hand, he holds the possibility of beautiful growth of our nation in the future. A nation's growth from sea to sea. An entire nation can progress from one part of the nation, from one boundary to another boundary, and stirs in his heart who plants a tree. And such a person can be termed as a devoted man, a loyal man, a patriotic man, a person who is deeply caring about his society. And these are the impressions that he leaves behind once he plants a tree. With that, we come to the end of this poem. That's all for today. Thanks a lot for watching. Meet you again very soon. Bye.